Our numbers here are 92.9%. That's what the statistics are telling us. So we're talking between sort of 3.5, 4 million illiterate adults in the country.
And women featuring prominently there?
Featuring prominent, absolutely, yeah. Yes. But you know what? There's so much being done currently to alleviate that and to raise those literacy levels.
What are the reasons behind this? Why are we looking specifically at youth and women, and why are we seeing such big numbers there?
I think that, you know, a situation comes down to access. It's access to education, and I think that's something that we've generally addressed. So there's a lot of accessibility. The next thing that we need to focus on is quality. And I think that's when we look at the situation in Kuruman this morning that's being spoken about. It's exactly that, is that there's access available, but that quality is just not there, and that's what we really need to focus on going forward.
So what are we seeing happening as a result of this? What are the consequences for these young people and for our women? What state do we find them in their lives?
Well, we can obviously see from the unemployment sector. Employment is such a critical issue, and if we're not literate, we're not going to be able to participate in the economy of the country. So what we've really got to focus on there is getting people to participate in the economy, education, literacy training. They're saying that of those 781 million, if 171, if they had basic reading skills and literacy skills, 171 million of those would not be in the unemployed sector. So that's where we've really got to focus.
So what are our major programs? What are the programs that you guys run?
We run a number of programs. Our access to literacy training runs through a multimedia or a face-to-face intervention, and that we run right throughout community centres. We run through major corporate sponsors as well, and organizations that are willing to put forward for adult literacy and make sure that these things take place in the country. And it's the benefit of the individuals as well as obviously to the organizations.
Are you taking it to them? Like, I mean, some areas are very difficult to reach. The message doesn't get to rural areas where you're probably finding your numbers growing. So how do you manage to reach those who most need it?
Well, there's so many programs that are out there. We like to focus on, we bring in what we call our My Legacy project, and that is we try and encourage our staff, our employees, to go out and identify certain projects. One of those being an example out in close to the Henops River, the Lariba Spa and Resort. That was formulated by one of our project managers, Elsie de Villiers, as well as WHM Labour Law Advisors, and together they got together and they've created a twice a week classroom scenario, both for employees of the spa and resort as well as for domestic workers in the surrounds and in the community.
And are you noticing a change in the quality of life for these?
Absolutely, without a doubt. And I think, you know, what you're looking at is because they're becoming more educated and more literate, they're able to think about things, read information and understand that for themselves, question, and not just follow blindly.